welcome to the most ridiculous bike I have ever ridden. A Ducati Panigale V4S. This thing is just crazy. As you can see, we're not on a track. Instead, I'm in Bangkok, Thailand on a nice Sunday morning to enjoy this bike in its worst enemy, which is city riding. So riding in Bangkok is already pretty extreme. It's not an easy city to ride in, but riding in Bangkok on a superbike as crazy as the Panigale is a whole nother level of crazy. As much as I like this city and as much as I like this bike, these two are not a very good match. There's no mirrors on it, so that's nice. Just gotta turn your head. Whoa, little jump there. This thing just goes. And there's like barely any throttle. It is so ridiculously quick. But one day in, I can tell you this bike exceeded all of the expectations I had for it. It is way more crazy than I could ever imagine. It's so raw. The power delivery is so intense. The roads here are quite uneven, so you have to be really careful on stuff like this. Not to fly over the handle or stuff like that. Not to fly over the handlebars. But what I mean, it's worth the inconvenience. God, this exhaust. Here we go. Downtown Bangkok. V4 Panigale.
For some reason my mic got disconnected here, so I'll just continue with voiceover instead. Clearly the Ducati Panigale V4S is not made for city riding, and I did not expect it to be, but I really did not expect it to be as extreme for city riding and as hardcore as it is. This bike is genuinely the craziest machine I have ever ridden. So if you've been to Bangkok, you will know that there's traffic pretty much always, no matter what time of day or night. It is always busy, so you have to squeeze between the cars, which is not that easy on a massive superbike. Obviously you have the power, but the reality is that for a bike like this, in city riding, you barely get out of first gear, because this crazy machine goes up to 200 kilometers per hour in first gear. So this bike has an aftermarket Termignoni exhaust, which makes it sound just amazing. The videos don't do it justice. It is an amazing soundtrack. However, there is no heat shield on it whatsoever. So your right leg is touching the pipe while you're sitting on the bike. And that was my main issue on this bike, was that it was just getting so hot after 20 to 30 minutes that it was impossible to ride because my legs were burning.
And the dry clutch is just... It sounds amazing when you shift, but to get it moving in traffic, you're fighting this bike to ride it slow. It really doesn't want to. What a crazy machine.